Apparently, some of these black men's preferences can kill them. Go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my page, Peacefully Real. Hannah Cobb, out of Georgia, went out to the club, came home, allegedly decided to clean her gun, and accidentally shot a black man, her friend boy, and the father of her children. Because her story switched up and she ended up saying that she shot him in self-defense, she's now been charged with manslaughter. Courtney Cleeny, out of Miami, allegedly killed her Nigerian American friend boy in self-defense. It was found that they had a very volatile relationship. It was found that she had used racial slurs against him. And his death occurred in April of 2022. She was seen out and about after his death and was not arrested until August of 2022. And when she was arrested in Hawaii. The one thing that these men have in common is they were both very vocal about their disdain for black women and their preference for white women. One of the deceased even stated he would rather have relations with a dog than have relations with a black woman. And even the dog had to be white. Black women have had to continuously deal with the vitriol of black men regarding their preferences for non-black women. These preferences usually come with this long explanation of stereotypes, generalizations, and facts that don't factor in relevant information that they rely on to explain why they have been forced into the arms of non-black women. You would think that the history of black folks being subjected to stereotypes and generalizations would stop a black man from doing it within our own community, because these narratives are no different from a white person saying that a black man has the propensity to be violent and engage in criminal activity. Again, which is a generalization, does not apply to all, and does not factor in relevant information. Black women do not have the monopoly on anger. Non-black women are given the grace to display this emotion, but it's somehow received as cutesy, fiery, and it doesn't get a negative reception. I even had a man admit to me that he was aware that they describe a white woman's anger or a Latino woman's anger as something other than angry. which is what black women are described as when they are expressing that emotion. I can't speak for all black women. I can just speak for myself. And I'm sure that there will be some black women who do agree. Generally, the only emotion that I have for interracial couples is indifference. I don't care. It's not my business. Whoever you lay with is not my concern. The only time I feel something different from indifference is when I'm experiencing the feeling of pity for a black man. I have pity for a black man who is in a relationship with a white woman who calls him the N-word. I have pity for a black man who is in a relationship with a white woman who spits on him. I have pity for a black man who is in a relationship with a woman and she takes his life. Seems to me that there was so much focus on talking down on black women while not focusing on the character of the women that they are dealing with. They overlook red flags. You will hope that whoever you're in a relationship with is because of who that person is, what their character displays, and not because you are running from a group of women and using them as your excuse to deal with this particular woman. If I ever dated outside of my race, it wouldn't have a dang thing to do with what a black man is or ain't doing. It would be because I have genuine respect, admiration, love for this particular man, and I want to share my space and my time with him. I truly believe because they focus so much on comparing these white women to black women, again, that they are not focusing on the actual person in front of them. Because I'm pretty sure there was some signs. I seen somebody say, "May he rest in preference." And it seems like a harsh thing to say, but in light of how harsh and how loud and how bold they were with putting down black women and to have their lives ended by the women they boasted up as their preference. Is it really harsh? Or is it par for the course? Tell me what y'all think. Go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my page, Peacefully Real. You desiring to have a closer relationship with the Lord, but you don't know what to do? Baby, I done been there. And I received some amazing advice from my grandma, and it changed my life. It changed my life so much that now I have a genuine friendship with the Lord. And if you are interested in elevating your relationship the way I did mine, and you want to know how I did it, you can check out my journey in my ebook, The Relationship Standard, and it can be found at peacefullyreal.com.